point can actually send you to jail. Five mistakes you shouldn't make as an event planner. Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel, Real Talk with Desi Posh. Today, I'll be talking about five mistakes you shouldn't make as an event planner. The fifth one can actually send you to jail. Sit tight and listen to me. Before we begin, I hope you subscribe to my channel to get lots of tips. I have a lot of tips to teach us, coming from vast knowledge and experience from the business world and from the event planning world as an event planner and as a businesswoman and entrepreneur per se. So subscribe to my channel, click on the notification channel button to get notified whenever I post. It is very important you listen to these points I'm going to make. Like I said earlier, the fifth point can actually send you to jail if you're an event planner without a knowledge. Number one, no knowledge of the business. You just hear that event planning is there's money in event planning. You hear there's money in any business, you just jump into it, and then you think that event planning business is about just getting a DJ, a decorator, a caterer, a this, a that. No, that's just one side, just one part, or just one branch of event planning. A lot of people mistake this to be what event planning is about. They'll tell you, not to just get a caterer, get a decorator, get a DJ, get a this, get a that. No, that is just one branch of event planning. So before you become an event planner, or you call yourself an event planner, go and register with an event planner academy and get knowledge about what you're about to get yourself into, because you need to learn a whole lot of things: budgeting, pricing, getting your vendors, how to write your contract. There are just so many, and when there are just so many things you need to learn. So you cannot just dive and start calling yourself an event planner without learning what it entails. That's number one, having no knowledge of what the business is about. Number two, not registered. How do you run a business without registering it? How about you being called by a company or by a serious minded individual to plan an event, and they ask you, please, can we see your company documentation or papers or something so that they can trust you? Being registered makes clients trust you, know that you're a registered person, you're not a fraud. It makes them trust you. So you need to be registered, you need to register your business. I hope you subscribe to my channel. I hope you subscribe. I hope you've clicked on the notification button. So number three, not defining the kind of event you want to be planning. Like, we have different types of events: wedding, burial, festivals, producer, kiddies, birthday, different seminars, different types of events. So you cannot say you want to do all. No, you need to specialize in one or two and know that, okay, this is what you're being known for. If you're known for birthdays, when people think about organizing birthdays, let them think about you. If you're known for burial or whatever, when people think about it, let them know, oh yeah, this girl can actually do a very good job when it comes to this. So define the area of event planning you want to venture into. So number four, money is scarce, money is scarce. You broke, then all of a sudden one job comes. You just jump into it, you just accept. Client just calls one money to you, and because you're broke, you just accept the money. You've not priced, you've not asked your vendors their prices, their price list, you've not given your own price, you've not checked your transportation, accommodation for people that are going to work on that job, so many things, transport, miscellaneous purposes, a lot of things. You've not considered all those things, you just jump and accept the money, and then you now go to your vendors and now find out that the money that the client, that huge money you think the client has given to you, work, even reach. Now, how do you now go back to your client and I say, sir, please, I made a mistake. That money that we talked about, see, That's a no-no when it comes to business. No client will take you serious. He will just take the job from you and look for somebody that is more serious and give the job to. So when a client comes to you with an offer, yes, it's good to know what their budget is. Then tell them that you're not going to accept on, they should give you time. So you go to your team, you understand, your vendors, your team, you do your pricing, and okay, this is what we are going to do with for you with this. Imagine a client telling you, I'm expecting 800 guests at my wedding, and then they are giving you 1.5 million for feeding, and they are telling you to cook rice, jollof rice, white rice and sauce, ofonubu, semo, you know, in that 1.5. And to you, because you're broke, you've gone to accept money. Tell me, what can 1.5 cook for 800 people with these four different types of dishes? That is just for feeding. You're not now talking about decoration. You're not now talking about DJ, photographer, videographer, all those other these things. You've not even thought about all those things. You've not even thought about other things that you need to think about. You understand? You just jump in and collect money. How do you go back and tell clients that Ogasa or Madam Ma, this money is not going to be enough? You're not serious. You just shot yourself in the leg, so you should learn your pricing. Don't be desperate when making your quotation. Don't, when they flash money at you like this, don't be too desperate to jump at it. Do your work before you agree on payment with your client. Compulsory. Guys, have you subscribed? It's not fair. Subscribe, comment, like, let me know what you think. My channel is a talk show. I like to know what my subscribers or my viewers are also thinking, what their thoughts are. Ask me questions, I'm there to reply you. You subscribe, I subscribe. I promise to subscribe back to your channel. So number 5, not signing a contract. This has sent a lot of people to jail. They will carry police and lock you up. After all your planning, evaluation, pricing, budgeting, what, quotation giving, agreement, let there be a contract. Let me give you an instance. This is a true story. What happened? Okay, I planned an event, a wedding. Yeah. So this particular client said, okay, we have an auntie who is a caterer. Please, so she'll be providing the whole food, the plate, the serving dishes, everything about food she'll be providing. I said, okay, no problem. So please, in my contract, I went to write that whatever concerns food, they even said she'll be bringing servers and ushers that day. I said, okay, no problem. So in my contract, I wrote it, whatever that concerns food, with serving food, whether food got to people or not everybody, that I will not be held responsible. So they say, yeah, that's fine, that they've discussed with the woman. I said, okay. So I still asked for the woman's number, yeah, because I'm the event planner. So I called up the woman, said, you're the one cooking for these people. She said, yes, that they've agreed on what. I said, you're bringing some. So I was like, she said, yeah, she's bringing the ushers, the servers, and everything. So I said, okay, no problem. That I'm the event planner for that particular wedding that you'll be catering for. That I just want to know how you're preparing. She said, fine. So 2 days to the event, so I called her. Ma, is everything going on fine? She said, yes, everything is going on fine. Yeah. So the client didn't actually tell me that the husband's club members will be coming and they will be making chicken. Remember, in our contract, nothing about food concerns me. So according to the agreement they had with the caterer was to make a fry full chicken, 30 full chicken. So those club members would go home with one chicken. Do you understand? So the woman only brought 15. Some of the club members were angry, they didn't get what. So they came to meet me. I'm just looking at them like this. I said, ma, this is not my business. We have a contract. Thank God for that contract. If that contract wasn't signed, the woman had already told them that she dropped chicken. She didn't even come. The caterer herself didn't even come. She sent her people to serve that day. If not because I'm a nice person, I kind of like made sure that everybody that came there ate. Do you understand? But the part of that chicken, I wasn't even aware of it. So there was nothing I could do. Then, story number two. This same, I have somebody who can cook, so just planned every other thing, just leave catering. Now, wedding was supposed to start by 2. The event planner had called all the vendors to please make sure that they are around by before 12. Even called the caterer, say please try to be around before 2, so that you will set up, and once the event starts, what. So now this particular story is not my own story. It happened to somebody. So unfortunately, the event didn't start by 2. According to the groom, told them to hold on, that he's waiting for his guys, that his guys will be coming by 5. So the wedding should hold on. You know how some of these business guys like to wait for the partners to close shop before coming. So the caterer had already bought her food before 2. By that 6, when they were to start serving food, some of the food had soured. Now, there was no contract. This lady didn't sign contract with it to save herself, you know. So that was how the groom arrested the event planner, because according to the caterer, that it was the event planner that told her to bring food before 2. So all the blame went on the event planner. So the event planner was arrested. They started going to court, and then she met me. I said, come, who shifted the time? She said it was the groom. I said it was the groom that shifted it. When was this shifted? She said on the day of the wedding. Everybody was already around when she told them to all be on standby, that the timing, his guys will be coming in later, not at that time. So I said, okay, now you are going to hold on to this. This is what you and your lawyer should hold on to. That the fault was the groom, that you had told all your vendors to come on time because you wouldn't want them to disappoint, and you want food to be set. That the groom had not notified you people prior to time that the time of the wedding would be postponed. You understand? So if the wedding had started by 2 and the caterer had come by 4, they would still hold you responsible. This was what actually saved my friend. And I told her, next time, even the most little information that is coming from them should be in your contract. You need to learn. You need to have a lawyer to help you draft your contract. Do you understand? So she learned it. In fact, she said, I'm a decorator. I wasn't even a trained planner. I just felt because I know I've watched some planners do these things, so I think I have an idea. And I said, you see, you don't have an idea of what event planning. You actually just thought it was about vendor outsourcing. And vendor outsourcing is just one part of event planning, you know. She said let her just continue with her decoration. Oh, I beg she no get energy for court cases again. That was how she left event planning and continued with her decoration business. So there are a whole lot of risks. There are a whole lot of things that you could just ignore that might just pose as a huge problem that could send you to prison, tomorrow if you're not careful. So don't just jump into event planning business. So guys, I hope you learned one or two things from the discussion so far. I promise to give us more tips on our businesses, event planning, and other businesses that I've ventured into. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your questions are. I'll be on the comment section to reply you and to subscribe back to you. Love you.